Welcome back to the Sayin Society. You have myself, Jachik, Justman, and Jagad. This is our weekly anime and manga discussion, episode 37.
Helen.
And so we're going to talk about One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Vinland Saga, and Gachiakuta. My Hero and Black Clover are on break this week.
That's correct.
So,
Hell's Paradise.
And Hell's
I saw it going.
You knew I was about to, you're the worst.
and
sorry.
Hell's Paradise.
No, that's not how we're introducing it.
What?
So we're actually introducing a new anime as a part of our lineup.
Our weekly lineup.
Yeah. It's Hell's Paradise.
Fuck you.
There's also Mashal as well, if you guys want to talk about that. But
I
I'd be
don't
down.
watch chat.
You rep it enough
yeah,
that I'd be down to cover it.
yeah.
But you said episode 1 came out 2 days ago?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, so we'll catch up. We'll do it next week.
All good.
Yeah.
All right, so we're starting with One Piece chapter 1080.
First of all, fucking banger, bro. It's a fucking banger.
banger.
Gordon Ramsay,
Did you-
who?
Yo,
Gordon Ramsay,
Hold
who?
on.
Who?
Oda was
bro,
cooking.
this
bro.
guy comes into my room, just watches me read it.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
the whole time I'm reading it,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sitting there like, nah, this is some fan made shit.
Yeah, he's
This
like,
ain't
can't be real. There's no way this
There's
is
no
real.
way this is real.
And I'm just watching him read it because I was just so hyped for the chapter. I
And
was
like,
like, I had to reread that shit. I had to
and
run that shit back.
Here's the thing, though. At the beginning of the chapter, like, we don't really have to talk about the cover page because that's just a fan request.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the beginning of the chapter where we have it's like the first two pages
Mhm.
where they're talking about the Cross Guild and they have a bounty on Kobe.
Kobe, yeah,
And it's a
yeah,
5-star bounty.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you have this panel in the bottom right, and it looks
Blackbeard.
like it was Blackbeard,
Yeah.
but it's just a random pirate.
Oh, what?
It's just a random ass pirate that's like, oh shit, like let's
and-
get this bounty.
And he
let's
just
kill
has
it.
that Blackbeard design.
He just has like Blackbeard design.
Ah, wow.
That's why I thought it was fan made. Cause I'm like,
Yeah,
that's not how Blackbeard
Like,
looks.
Oh, okay.
Then I saw because like I read it colored, right?
Yeah, I read. Yeah.
So like when I looked at the normal one, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's just a random pirate. And then obviously like the drawing for the wanted poster, because the Cross Guild poster. That's why Kobe, it doesn't look exactly like how Kobe would look, right? Because like probably Buggy or something.
I like seeing how the star system lines up to the bounty like number,
Here's
or like the berry number.
So, yeah, like the 500 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kobe's worth 500 mil,
Yeah.
which is.
I was gonna talk about that. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just like that, like the way it compares into like the pirate world.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
of how
yeah.
strong he is. It's
Yeah.
a way for us to like see where he's at right now.
Yeah.
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 So
I
he
like
would
that.
like this was Luffy, during Dressrosa, no?
Yeah.
Where he was 500.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'd equate to Luffy Dressrosa.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I mean, not exactly,
Yeah.
because I think Gear 4 Luffy at that time would probably
was
take
str- he
Kobe.
Yeah.
I think he would take
Yeah.
Kobe because we haven't seen any sort of
It's tough because Kobe's hockey's probably advanced enough to be at that level.
like
where-
we know he
where
has the
Luffy was
the
at.
voice, right? Does he have the voice of all things, or was that just his observational hockey
That
during
was
the
his
war?
That was his observation.
Okay,
hockey
yeah.
during
So we don't
Origin.
know where his armament hockey is, but considering the fact who his teacher is, you would
He
think
should-
it
yeah,
should,
yeah,
be,
yeah.
it should
It's
be
there.
there.
It's
It
there.
should be there.
It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think he'd be at Luffy level.
Luffy,
Yeah.
yeah,
At that point, yeah.
At that point, Dressrosa.
Yeah.
But at first I was like, who the hell's talking? Because it had the speech bubbles,
Sorry.
and someone's talking like, oh yeah, in my left chest area, it feels like these people have
Yeah.
escaped. And I'm like,
Wait, hold on,
who the fuck's
before you move
talking?
there, hold on,
Yeah.
before you move there. With the Kobe thing,
Yeah.
it makes sense that he's at least Luffy and Dressrosa because he was moving on warlords and shit with the whole
Prior,
Cross Guild
yeah.
prior to
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
against
Right,
like
so-
Hancock.
and he's
Yeah.
that confident, like, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's
So,
true. But yeah, so I was
Yeah, you're
like,
like,
I was like,
who's
who's
talking? Yeah.
talking? And then
read
I
it
had to
a
like
second
I had to
time.
like go back and see that it was the island itself, like
Yeah.
the head was moving.
Yeah.
And then we get introduced to
that guy.
what's his
Forgot
name?
his name.
Alvaro Pizarro,
Yeah.
and he has the island
Island fruit. Yeah.
which like what?
That's also why I kind of thought it was fan made, kind of like island fruit. What the hell is this?
You're touching water.
Yeah.
If you're part of the island, you're touching water.
That's facts.
GG.
And also the way it works.
Your powers don't work anymore.
That's facts. Yo, this is
I thought it was-
this is a plot hole right
Like,
here.
what?
I thought it was similar to Pika's fruit
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
until like where he said, "Oh, like I feel it in my chest, like there's something
Yeah.
happened in this
yeah,
area,"
Yeah.
where it makes it seem like he can move parts of his or like he becomes the island itself.
I think he only becomes part of the island, which is the whole like saving grace. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
become the entire island.
Here's what I was
But-
thinking was like, this way, whenever Van Ogre and Blackbeard guys want to warp anywhere, they can do it instantaneously for one thing.
Why?
Well, with the warp fruit,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And
but
then
you said this is-
well, so because they could do that,
Yeah.
and then if anyone ever comes to fight them
Yeah.
on their
Because
island, he's locking it down.
Locking it down. Yeah.
he can
that's
move.
true.
He can move it in a way where
Yeah.
it's almost like how Marineford made that cell thing for the Whitebeard pirates when
Yeah.
Oars like fell up top
Right,
over.
right.
It was like basically that.
I think it's more
right?
so like Thriller Bark, because you know how Thriller Bark was a
That too.
giant ship,
Yeah, that too.
but it was an island.
Sure.
Mhm.
I think he was trying to
Same
make
thing.
same thing, but it moves,
Yeah.
and Alvaro Pizarro is the guy who moves it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the other reason why they needed that fruit probably is because I'm assuming when they did the Rocky Port incident,
Mm-hmm.
we don't really know how much destruction happened there.
Yeah. So they need to
So
fix it.
there could have been like almost no island left, and then they had to.
I mean, yeah,
have him do
could have
some
been,
shit.
could have been, but like this, like opens up crazy possibilities moving forward.
for fruits.
Fruits, no, well, not only fruits, but any island they go to, if this guy, is in the story moving forward,
Yeah.
he can just take over any island. So Laugh
Yeah.
Tail, for
It's kind of
example,
tough.
he
It's
can just
kinda-
take it over.
Yeah.
You know what I
didn't
mean?
think about that yet.
Yeah, like
That's
you
crazy.
drop him onto the military base.
If
That
if
GG's,
him
that's his
and
entire island.
yeah, Blackbeard makes
Impel
it.
down. That's him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's
So
actually crazy.
yeah, this
So there was
the
another
utility of this Devil Fruit is crazy.
There's another thing I was talking to somebody else about was, you think he had this fruit before, or you think they stole it?
No, they.
'Cause-
I don't think he.
Because here's the thing. Here's
Okay.
the thing.
Yeah,
so,
go ahead.
So far, all the fruits that Blackbeard had stolen,
Yeah.
it was essentially for his initial crewmates,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then besides that, it's just Shiryu, because Shiryu was the impel down
Yeah.
warden, right?
Yeah.
Everyone else was somebody who was locked down in level 6.
Right.
So they were like an ace level threat.
Yeah. So
Jimmy
they
level
could have
threat.
already.
They could have already been that beast.
I don't
Mhm.
think they already had the Devil Fruits though.
All of them.
Yeah.
I feel like because Katarina had the nine-tailed fox.
I don't think
I
she-
can agree.
I don't
can
think
see
she
that.
already had it.
Vasco shot, where they just revealed in this one.
Okay. You
that
could
he
probably.
had the liquor one.
Okay, that would make sense if he had it before.
Right.
But again,
the giant guy.
that he probably had it before
Right.
too. Yeah.
So then
Which they had that sort of dialogue where they're like, "Oh yeah, we gotta capture Kobe, right?"
Yeah.
And it's Shiryu, Vasco shot, Alvaro, and then you have San Juan Wolf.
yeah.
That's actually how you say it, bro. Because it's
San
yeah.
Juan. Yeah.
No, San
Really?
Juan.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, but yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
it's Alvaro, not Alvaro Pizarro.
I don't
but It's
care.
San Juan. Like-
San Juan.
Yeah.
You gotta hit it like that, bro. Anyways, that guy was a giant who ate the big fruit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I feel like is kind of weird.
And it also kind of doesn't make sense why he was at Marineford and standing in water.
Water, exactly.
Unless this is a fruit he got after.
after
But
and
the the sheer size of him in
is
Marineford,
huge.
we haven't seen
Yeah,
anything at
no.
that scale.
I mean,
Because Oris Jr. wasn't even close to that.
no, but
This
who's the one dude who's I don't know, man. He was like
This
he was like a little kid, but he had like a giant body, and he was in Fisherman Island. You know what I'm talking about? He had like a beard, but he was like crying all the time. What's
A
his
kid?
name? He was like a kid. Like his personality was that of a kid, but he was like a grown ass like monster.
Oh yeah. Do
you know what I'm
I know
talking
you're
about?
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
That guy was
It
massive.
started with a T, man.
Whatever.
Tats-
Yeah, but that guy
Tatsumo
was,
or
I would
some
say,
shit.
comparable.
That guy's pretty
in
big,
size.
but it was harder to judge him
'Cause they were
Because they're
underwater.
underwater.
Yeah.
But seeing this guy tower over Marineford and
Yeah.
hiding,
No.
where Oars was like this little thing, it
But this like big fruit, how does it work?
yeah, I don't know. I
Because
think
if
it could be
you can
passive.
control, no, if you can control his size,
yeah,
that means he could shrink himself, right?
yeah,
Like if the
Technically.
awakening could he could shrink himself,
technically, yeah.
and then
But actually,
gigantify.
no.
Sandman.
Actually,
Huh?
wait,
Sandman.
actually, wait, no.
Ant-Man, yeah.
No,
Ant-Man.
but being a big fruit, it could also just be that he can't go lower than his actual size, and because he's a giant,
He can only get bigger.
He can only, because he's still gonna
Like
be huge.
yeah.
Which I guess it's like a way to maybe nerf it.
I don't know. Like the practicality of this devil fruit.
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense,
Because he's
yeah.
already a giant. Give him something cool. But then I
Yeah.
guess, I don't know.
That's kind of where I thought like the creativity of Oda wasn't really there.
I mean, we've seen
just
this.
in just the way that a lot of their devil. That's why I feel
Strength fruit, big
like
fruit.
just a lot of these devil fruits
island
that
fruit.
Blackbeard
Island was kinda
Blackbeard
cute.
guys are getting. It's not
Yeah.
really creative.
Yeah.
And then like I think
I mean, we don't know.
There's only a couple that are like Katarina's is cool, Shiryu's is cool, Warp Fruit's cool, and then Vasco shot. His is so fitting. Like he's for sure
Yeah.
had that before.
No, for sure. But we don't actually know. Like, it might seem simple to us right now.
Yeah. And
But then the
after he's gonna
utility,
expand,
exactly,
yeah.
the utility of it could
Yeah.
be crazy.
It's all
'Cause,
about how he
like the
expands it,
liquor fruit, like what you're just hammered all the
Yeah.
time.
yeah.
Like, what?
Well, he could become like a drunken fist fighter, right?
Okay,
And that'd be
that,
so-
but
that
like,
could, play
there's
into
probably
it.
more to it though.
No,
you
of
know.
course, of course.
So we kind of see Kobe running away with all these all of his people that he saved
Mhm.
Yeah, like the slaves.
and the slaves or
From the
whatever.
slaves, yeah.
And while that happens, we get a flashback,
Yeah.
or it seems as though it's a flashback,
It is a
Yeah,
flashback.
it is a
right?
flashback.
It is
So it's a
flashback. And he's-
flashback of Kobe talking to Blackbeard,
Yeah.
Aokiji,
Oh, you're talking about
Van
that one?
Ogre,
Okay,
Mhm.
and I think it's Alvaro, but I'm not 100%.
yeah. I want to mention this is the first time that we're seeing Aokiji actually be part of Blackbeard's squad.
Yeah,
Because before this, it was really just theorized.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, and we're all like, we're just all going based off of the glasses that
Mhm,
freaking Blackbeard had.
Well,
on.
no, he was in the cover.
The cover page, yeah, but this is like
But
actually
that-
in
this is
manga.
real- this is actual in
like,
Well, I
actually
mean,
in
we
manga.
we knew that was story that the
I know,
story
Yeah.
but
was
like if
putting
this,
out.
like for example, anime onlys,
Yeah.
this would be the
This
first.
is-
This
oh,
would
sure,
be the
sure, yeah,
like
yeah.
reveal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we get like a flashback to when Kobe was first captured, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it timeline wise, this is post Boa Hancock,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but pre-law, or is this post Boa Hancock and post
So
law?
this is so. I kind of want to touch on. I want to wait till the end of the chapter.
Okay,
to touch on
fine,
it.
fine. Yeah, we can do that.
I
we
could
can
do it
that.
now, but I don't.
No,
wanna,
no, we can
we're
do it
gonna be
later.
jumping back.
Yeah,
and
okay,
forth.
we can do it later. So, anyways, basically, Kobe explains that he's part of Sword and that he has no value.
Yeah.
And then Aokiji goes in and
confirms.
starts explaining
Just
what
mad
Sword
shit.
is. Like, just
dropping
drops so
mad
much
shit.
lore.
And you know what's crazy? You know how last week I think it was last week. I was talking about how Blackbeard's having this inside information. How does he have this information?
Yeah.
I didn't even drop LKG's name.
Yeah, like how he could know all
I'm
this
like,
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
just like, yo, like he had information on Wano. He had
yeah,
information
yeah.
here.
Aokiji would know
he's
all that.
reacting to
yeah,
shit from like
yeah,
only when like the Navy's getting transmission. How is he getting this?
yeah.
LKG.
Aokiji.
I didn't even
Aokiji.
fucking make the connection. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
So dumb. Yeah.
But yeah, so he explains basically, so Sword are like they're
off the books.
off the
type.
books, right? So they can kind of like the government can kind of like be like, yo, we had nothing to do
Yeah.
with that.
That wasn't
And
us.
And
that
it-
wasn't us.
It's nice because it
Yeah.
goes in with when Drake reached out to Kobe
Yeah,
because he was also covert.
Yeah,
in Sword, and
Sword,
it's really
right.
like it's like you had this image in your head of what Sword was like.
yeah, and,
And
just
that's
kind of
what- yeah.
changed. It kind of changed it. This is
'cause
what more so what I thought CP0 was.
yeah, it was gonna be
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but CP0 is like way different, I guess.
yeah. I don't because we thought it'd be more like kind of like CP9.
Yeah.
But CP0's been doing their own like
Mhm,
hidden
mhm,
agenda.
mhm. So like, anyways, Blackbeard's like, yo, he kind of announces that he wants to become king, like create his own kingdom, sort of,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and kind of get a seat at the table.
yeah. He wants to be actual country.
Yeah, and this kind of more so feeds into that theory of
Zebek.
how he wanted to be king of the world,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and Blackbeard has sort of the same agenda.
yeah.
It kind of hints at that. Obviously, it's not like a direct,
Well, there's
but
just so many like
links.
things hinting to that now.
Yeah, yeah.
Where,
So now it
we
seems
know
like
it's for sure going like
It's
that.
not for sure, but we think it's going that way.
Let's say 80%.
Sure for you,
What do you
But-
think? What do you think?
huh?
I think like 80%. Like
That's where it's going.
the ship
No, he
named,
could
like,
have a
Saber
complete.
Zebek.
He could have a completely different idea, because he again drops that.
it could
that
just
bar.
Be, it could just be him just being greedy.
Yeah, no, but he
Mhm.
like Blackbeard's go-to bar, like, bro, don't crush people's dreams.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says that to Kobe during the chapter, and then he says basically he wants to use Kobe as a
Negotiation.
negotiation tool or whatever, right? And then we kind of flash back to present, or what
Yeah.
we think is the present, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know where
Yeah, we
Yeah.
when this takes place,
we don't fucking.
and we see Marines are pulling up.
Yeah.
The Marines are pulling up. They're on their
Yeah.
way.
Yo.
They're here.
Yeah.
So
These characters that got introduced,
dope,
like, I'm happy.
dope,
I'm
dope,
like,
dope. I mean,
we we got
yeah.
the reveals of Blackbeard crew Devil Fruits.
Yeah.
We're getting more action on this side
100%.
and stuff. We're seeing what's happening with Kobe when Blackbeard pulled up from before,
yeah.
and now we got these Marines with more Devil Fruits.
So we
or
see,
powers or whatever.
her name, like she has the whip, or she
The
has the
whip,
tame. No, she has a tame fruit, so she can
Sure.
tame anything, and it's kind of cool that she's able to tame inanimate objects.
Yeah, that's what.
because she was able to
it's-
move
it-
the buildings because
it
they have
didn't
to
make
like
sense
listen
to me.
to
I
her.
was like, what is happening here?
But you know, like it's like the voice of all things,
yeah,
or like where Zoro had like the breath of all things, where each thing has some sort of
Yeah, I get
like soul to
I
it
see
or
what
some
you're
sort of human nature. I guess
Yeah.
maybe it ties into that, right? But she's the granddaughter
Okay.
of Tsuro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
She's like the old
Yeah, I
lady
know,
who's in the
I know,
Marines,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and she's like
She's like retired.
retired now,
basically.
but like during Marine
I know
Force
what
she
you
was
mean,
there.
yeah.
She's been chilling with Garp for mad
She was,
long.
yeah, I think she's at
Mhm.
Dressrosa.
Yeah,
too.
that's her granddaughter.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No wonder she's chilling with
With
the
Kobe.
man. Okay. Yeah.
With Kobe. No way she's chilling with Kobe. Anyways, so yeah, we see her Devil Fruit, which is really cool. Then we see this other girl. I don't know her name, but she's like a sniper,
The
I guess.
sniper,
Yeah,
Usopp,
yeah.
like-
The Usopp.
so they didn't drop. They didn't see any Devil Fruit powers with her,
No.
but she turned stuff into flowers.
Yeah, because she says it was a flower shot. Like she shot
Basically like Usopp.
yeah,
Like
Usopp on some
yeah.
Usopp shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she did.
Okay.
And then we see this guy Prince Gruss.
Grass.
Yo, this guy's
This
Devil
guy.
Fruit is dope. The goo fruit.
I guess. I guess.
Yo, no, it's dope. Because I thought initially, right, when they show his golem getting sliced in half,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh shit, this is a Logia type.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, they really took what's his name?
Caribou.
Caribou's Devil Fruit. I was like, yo, they really took
Yeah,
Caribou's
that's
Devil
why
Fruit
it's
like
kind of
that.
like it's decent because almost the same thing.
But then he's a Paramecia
Yeah.
who's using this
yeah,
to make
he's
it look,
creating
yeah,
it,
which is
yeah.
really dope. Like that
It's-
kind of
it's
that
just
really
it's
changes the
just-
tables in terms
it's
of
just
any
so
sort of warfare.
It's so similar where
Yeah.
it's like, essentially, if there was a Logia fruit of anything,
Yeah,
there's a Paramecia fruit that can almost mimic that.
same fruit. Yeah. And we've seen this, but we only seen this in sort of filler non-canon stuff, right? Like there was a guy who had like the oven fruit, and he was able to produce fire, but he was a Paramecia,
Yeah.
and it was like not the same as a fire Logia, right?
Isn't that oven?
He's
What's
not
oven's,
the.
what's oven's fruit?
I don't. Is he has the oven fruit? I don't know.
That's what I thought.
Okay, I don't know.
Is that
I
not
can't
a-
recall.
I didn't think he had the
Whole Cake
oven.
Island?
I didn't think he had
'Cause he
actual
wa-
oven fruit.
How is he making fire?
Jeez, how is Sanji making fire?
Lunarian, come on, man.
Anyways, there's a dude like he was a filler character who had that sort of like
Yeah,
coal
sure,
fruit
sure.
or something. And he's able to just produce super heated shit. But yeah, anyways,
For that tangent.
after that tangent, yeah. So Kobe's getting surrounded, and then all the pirates are surrounding him or being surrounded by
Yeah.
buildings, and then
Everyone's bricked up.
holy shit.
Everyone's bricked up.
We see a marine battleship in the air.
Gakuta burst.
Somehow.
Somehow.
I think I'll explain why I think it's there, but it's fucking crazy. It's in the air.
Why is it in the air?
Hold on, I'll say after. And then, bro, who jumps off that?
I don't know.
Who jumps
You
off
tell
that?
me.
Huh?
You tell me.
You tell me.
It's not smoker, is it? Why do you have a smoker figure?
Bro. It's because this guy pulled up with the Moku Moku no Mi. He
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
all the smoke.
Who was
Fucking Garp.
it? I
Garp.
hate you for that.
Garp pulls up.
I hate you for that, bro.
He has the Inu Inu no Mi because he's got the dog in him. the Himo Himo no Mi because he's him.
Get away from me. Man.
So, holy
Why did you
shit.
stop at the first one?
Nah.
No, keep going, bro.
So Guard pulls up and he's like, yo, you dare take my pupil?
Yeah.
And, bro-
And Ace is just in heaven crying right now.
Nah, okay, hold on. We'll get to
We'll
those
get there.
allegations after.
Get to the allegations.
Yo, I've been seeing some shit, so
Yeah,
you
so-
gotta put some respect on my
Bro,
boy's
he
name.
pulls up and he hits motherfucking Galaxy Fist.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Finally,
okay.
finally a named attack
Yeah, finally a named attack.
using conquerors.
Yeah.
Using Conquerors, yeah. From
just fucking
distance.
and
No,
just
if you
shoot-
if you
Distance.
look at the panel,
Yeah, I know. He hits because he's hitting like the air,
Yeah.
no,
and then it's all like a big circle of like.
Mans was
conquerors
like,
and
yo,
everything.
Detroit Smash.
Yeah,
Wait.
essentially.
United States
Oh.
of Smash.
Wait.
Like,
So is
Wait,
Garp-
so Oda
Art-
Oda's taking from
yo, shut
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Shut up. We're not doing this. We're not doing
So
this.
Garp is Deku level.
Yeah, no.
Is that what's
No,
happening?
no.
That's crazy.
Anyways,
That's
so
crazy.
but if you look at how small Garp looks in
Yeah.
comparison
No, I know
to
it's
his
huge. I know
blast
it's huge.
range and
Yeah.
the impact, That's distance, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
And, okay,
And it's all Conquerors hockey.
it's so like it's crazy because now we know he's the one who fucking threw the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to go back. You know,
But the thing is, yeah. So he threw the
that
ship
shit
and then jumped on it
yeah.
on some General Tao shit from
And what's
Dragon
crazy,
Ball.
it's crazy- also he's in the water
Throwing
chucking that
it
bitch.
with no footing, like
Yeah.
treading water.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, he just,
and you know the way Garp built, like he got no legs.
yeah. Dude, holy fuck. Garp's crazy. I know, like, people, like, I've been saying it way before
Yeah.
and had been saying, like, Garp's that guy.
Yeah.
And
Everyone knows Garp's
He's
everybody
been
knows
known.
Garp's that guy. And I know I talked about it, like, 4 or 5 podcasts ago.
Yeah.
4 or 5, 10, 5.
When if Garp had pulled up on Blackbeard versus Law,
Yeah.
all of them GG'd.
Well, hold
I don't
on,
even care.
Hold on.
Hold
All
on.
of them GG'd.
There's so much room for
No.
speculation right now.
No, because
Just
all of
wait.
them, as soon as they saw him, they're like, "Oh fuck, we
So
gotta
here's a- I
evacuate
don't-
the entire
alright,
fucking island."
Yeah.
So that's essentially like the end of the chapter. though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
With Garp, first of all, like we talked about, we knew Garp was gonna pull up on help.
Oh
Kobe and
yeah,
stuff.
without a doubt.
But so going back to your timeline thing of
Yeah.
how the events were playing,
Yeah,
I can see it where Garp showed up to this island.
yeah,
They had to disperse because of Garp,
yeah.
and that's why parts of the Blackbeard pirates are at Egghead and parts of them were at the island where Law was.
Okay.
And that's the way it makes sense to me. Because otherwise,
So
you're telling me there's
Yeah.
people, because like the people that were on island, like who's not all on island anymore?
that's what
Like
I was gonna say.
Lafitte
That's
and,
no.
like, who
No.
else?
People who are not on island are Blackbeard, Aokiji,
Yeah. Lafitte.
Van Ogre, Lafitte, Doc Q,
Yeah.
and Katarina.
So that means
That's 6 people not on island.
okay. So
everyone
but
else
that means
is
and
on
Burgess,
island.
right? You said
Huh?
Burgess.
And Burgess, sorry.
So you
Yeah.
have Burgess, Doc Q, Blackbeard,
Yeah.
Van Ogre,
Yeah.
all against Law. So that means you have Aokiji, Katarina, and who's the last one? Lafitte.
Lafitte, yeah.
You have those three going.
Lafitte we
Egghead.
haven't seen still. Like
Yeah,
he's been
But
out of
those-
we don't
that
even know if
means-
he's
that
a part
means
of this plot. He
If
could
this
be,
is if this is all happening at the same time, that means those three are at Egghead.
yeah.
So what's crazy is if they're able to accomplish things on all 3 fronts
yeah.
and get
Yeah.
away with it,
Yeah.
because like they gotta give somewhere.
No.
I don't know
But
how
the
they're
thing is,
gonna.
this
like,
this sort of like
Goes
your
into my
your
theory?
your approach of saying how they're split up in 3 different
Yeah.
areas. This mimics how the Straw Hats been doing shit since forever.
Yeah.
They've been
Kind of.
splitting up.
kind of.
Been like, for example,
But
you
this is
had
a
people in
greater scale.
you had
This is a
yeah, it's a
greater
greater
scale.
scale. It is a greater
It's a
scale.
greater
But
scale.
we had people in Dressrosa, in
Yeah.
Zoe, in on Whole Cake,
So-
in Wano,
so-
right? So this would be a sort of like a mimicking
so,
what they
so
did.
knowing that split up like this now,
Yeah. Not knowing, theorizing.
I mean, okay, sure. But like going based off what we're talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
do you think it's more credible now that with Aokiji, Katarina,
And
and
Lafitte. It's
and
only 3 of
Lafitte
them.
being at Egghead?
Yeah.
What are the chances that they're actually there to assassinate the Gorosei? I feel like that theory just like shot up now.
Yeah.
If it's those three-
Especially because Aokiji
I-
takes Kizaru
Or Aokiji has their way in. He knows how
Oh,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit works.
and Lafitte and
Lafitte's-
Katarina
Lafitte's
are
known
sneaky enough.
to like, get in places like that.
Yeah, because we
and
know
then
he has
Katarina can just-
hypnosis. We know that Lafitte actually has
Oh, really?
hypnosis. Yeah. So he could hypnotize people into doing shit that.
Oh, okay.
So he can like
Exactly.
theoretically, if it
And then you
works
ha-
on
and then you have
if it
Katarina
works
there,
on the
so-
Seraphims, he could hypnotize the Seraphims.
I didn't know you had that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then
And we don't know how strong his hypnosis. It's like
Hypnotism, yeah.
some sort of degree
It's
of
fine.
hypnosis, right?
But if you have Katarina changing shape,
Yeah.
and then he can hypnotize to.
No,
just
no. She
believe that
literally just
she's
turns.
real.
Dude, she turns into a Gorosei, Seraphim. Kill them.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah.
Right.
And if
But
they want
I
to
don't
add
think-
hypnosis on top of that,
Yeah, but I don't think that's the case. Like that's a
Yeah.
very plausible theory, and I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's not possible. But what I think happened is you have those 4 on island,
Yep.
right, and then you have the rest of them like Blackbeard, all like
Yeah, there's some.
all
6 of
7,
them.
whoever left, minus Lafitte because I actually don't
we
know
don't know
where
where
Lafitte
the
is.
fuck- Yeah.
But everyone else, basically, he rolled Law, and now he's coming to Egghead with Law in his dungeon on his ship.
What is he saving Law for though?
For the walls, bro.
Yeah,
Because with Kobe, like, okay, he kept Kobe for us, like, as a statement.
right.
Because he wanted, like, now we know where his
Yeah.
aspirations are.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to be king of this island, right?
Yeah.
So, does he want Law's devil fruit so he can shape his island the way he wants with the room?
Maybe. That'd be
Like the
sick.
application.
But here's the thing. I was just saying Law could be there, but Law could be dead. Law could be
Yeah.
dead.
Mhm,
And
yeah.
all of them, all 7 of them or 6 of them are pulling up to Egghead right now.
Do you think it's possible that the Garp stuff happened first? Because especially the
it could be.
especially
It could
the way
be.
just in that chapter that we
Yeah.
had before this, where they were like, the incident at Egghead Island, like the narrator was
Yeah.
talking from the future.
So you think
So-
the Garp stuff happened first,
There's the
then
chance,
they fought Law,
and then they
and
had the others,
and then they went to Egghead.
because like when you have these guys split up in 3 different ways, the
Yeah.
4 that are left on Pirate Island,
Yeah,
if it is just those 4,
yeah.
they're not surviving.
Well, Juan Wolf.
How are they
San
gonna?
Juan.
Sanji.
No, but they're not surviving with Garp,
No,
Kobe, and all those
no,
guys that pulled up.
No.
They're like,
But again, those ones who are left there, if they die,
it's not a big deal.
it's not a big
It's
deal.
not a big deal.
It's
And
they're
we'll get to
so
see, and we'll get to see some cool stuff. from them.
exactly.
But
They're not.
It's gonna hurt the dynamic with Blackbeard's group versus Straw Hat. crew.
Yeah. But I've been saying that for a long time. That something's got to give, bro. Even if they kill Law, they take his down
Yeah.
fruit. He doesn't take one person down,
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
I can see Vasco.
Yeah.
I can see Vasco shot dying.
yeah, I can see.
Like, Some of these, like the way he gave the Delafits to these 4 that are on island.
yeah.
It's almost like he's not like I don't know if it's gonna go deeper into that.
Into
and
that,
it's
yeah.
just like
But
they'll
we
kill
could
them all
also
soon.
see that they escaped from Pirate Island,
Yeah,
and they're like this.
they're doing their own thing.
No. Them coming to Egghead was them escaping from there.
Sure, but that's what I was saying.
Like all of them together.
That's what I was saying. Like I was saying like half of them.
Half of them, yeah.
half
You're
of them
saying
went
they're
to
split
Law,
up. Yeah,
half of
yeah,
them
yeah.
went to Egghead, right?
Yeah.
But if it's all happening at once, then
Well, I was
No.
saying the Law incident happened first.
yeah,
That the way I saw it was like the Law incident happened first.
Yeah.
And then the Pirate Island incident happened, and then now
from
they're
there
going
they're
to
at
Egghead.
Egghead.
Yeah.
That could work too.
Yeah.
But that means
'Cause,
all,
like, 'cause
that
we-
means all of them are at Egghead.
Like
That's kinda
Law,
crazy.
everyone else.
N-
Oh, yeah,
like,
we-
all of
we-
the Blackbeard pirates are
Yeah,
at Egghead.
yeah, that's true.
And also,
But that's to show how
But
much of
also-
the man
but
Garp
also
is,
like,
bro.
what do you think is this incident that's happening, on their pirate island? You're telling me they're
It's not on Pirate Island. It was
The
Egghead.
incident was Egghead.
It was Egghead.
no. Sorry, I mean like with Garp, the incident
Yeah.
with Garp.
Yeah. They're
That-
running, bro.
But you're saying they're just all dipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
probably.
running.
Blackbeard's-
They're like
you're saying
yeah.
Blackbeard's not there.
Yeah. No.
Where are these
Even if he's
guys?
there, if they're all there,
Where are Blackbeard guys?
they see him. They're like, no, we're out.
They're just out.
We're out.
They wouldn't take this chance to kill him
No.
or try to kill him.
No. That you see a fucking galaxy fist from there, and you're like, yeah, let me take this guy. Yo, what?
Blackbeard could do it. He could
Nah,
try.
bro.
He could-
With all that hockey, bro.
Well, with him, he was saying, he wanted like a news headline thing at least.
Yeah, like
He's
something.
and he was saying there's no chance they don't come get Kobe, right?
Yeah. So you think it's a trap for
It's
Garp?
a trap for
It's
Garp.
Trap for Garp.
Shit.
What I've been saying.
No,
the
you've
death
been saying
flags.
that. You've been saying
the
that.
Garp
We've
death
been saying
flags.
Garp death flags.
Yeah,
But again, Garp for sure takes out.
he's
3
taking
people.
he's taking people
He's taking
out.
people out, bro.
But in
He's
the
for
way
sure
like
taking
it's
people out.
we don't know the timeline of the way these events
Yeah.
are playing out.
Yeah.
So based on that timeline of events, it's just
Yeah.
somebody's dying regardless.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Yeah,
dying
yeah,
regardless,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So let's get into the whole.
Where are the allegations? Yeah, I was waiting for
Ace
this
of it all.
allegation.
Ace allegations.
He wore shorts just for this.
Yeah.
brother.
This guy. No, you know what? He's asking me. He's like, "Yo, do I just wear shorts today?" I'm like, "Why are you wearing? You always wear sweats."
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, it's warm out. Let me just wear some shorts. And he's like, word.
No, I was like, "It's cold." Like,
It
what
was
are you
warm. What
It
are
was
you talking?
warm, bro.
Oh, it's freezing.
It's summertime.
You're stupid.
I'm sorry, my
Anyways.
cold.
Anyways, yeah. So a lot of people in the
You
community,
want my toes out, don't you?
a lot of people in the community have been
Please
saying
don't.
like, Garp went to these lengths to save Kobe,
Kobe.
But did he do
yeah.
the
but
same
he
for
didn't do
Ace?
the same for
Yeah,
Ace.
cause fuck Ace. Who the fuck is that guy, anyways?
I know, right?
Piece
Not
of
my
shit,
son.
man.
Fuck you. Why you gotta attack Ace like that, bro?
Cause you're sitting next to me.
I'm not talking to you the rest of the pod. Just turn the other way.
How are you as a grown man? A grown man. No, I've had enough of you. Come on, man.
Yeah, you said you wanted to speak more on that, Jugad?
I think it's really justified with Kobe being his protege.
Yeah, and
Like-
he's a Marine.
And he said like he has the potential to become like
The next-
another hero,
Yeah,
essentially,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Whereas Ace was just a pirate.
He was
As much,
just a
I
pirate.
mean,
He was
as much
just
as
a
they had their
pirate.
connection,
Yeah.
like
No, like I feel like people failed to see how much Garp was actually struggling. Like he was having such
no,
an
he was, and he
internal
was struggling. And
He was having a
but
huge
now,
internal
and
struggle.
now we know for sure, like had Sengoku not been holding him down, he would have destroyed the shit out of
Bro,
Yeah, yeah.
bro, he
Okay.
point blank punched Marco.
I know.
Marco should have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If
But if
like
that,
if we
that was his intent.
no think
Yeah.
about like how far away his fist was, and the
Yeah.
impact and everything from
No.
this attack, if he would literally
But
want,
Garp,
if he
but Garp
was
that
like,
wasn't a named attack. Garp just
no,
punched him.
but if he was like actually like, yo, I'm a Marine, I'm gonna do my duty,
Yeah.
Mhm.
everyone would have been dead there. Like not everyone, but like
He could just
basically-
ended
he
most
would've-
of
he
the,
would've
the
end- he could've
situation
He would have ended
right there,
majority of
yeah.
shit. So it actually shows, it actually speaks more volumes to how much he was actually
He was
holding back.
himself back
Because he was like, yo, fuck, like I don't know
Exactly.
what to do, like
exactly.
for Ace and all that
But
shit, right?
Also, here's the other thing. Do you think because of his inaction with Ace,
Yeah,
it led more to him?
his
Yeah,
action
for
with
sure.
Kobe.
For
I-
sure.
For sure,
I think
for
Yeah.
sure. Garp for sure blames himself.
Yeah.
I think he still would have acted that way with Kobe either way. Because the reason why Garp was never went up
I think
from
he
Vice
would've.
Admiral
yeah,
was so he could do things like this without having to like answer the Celestial Dragon.
Yeah.
or like whoever, yeah,
And then with Kobe being like his protege, like he's a Marine, so it's,
Yeah.
the stakes are different.
yeah.
You can't be a Marine
So-
trying to save a pirate.
But I
Yeah,
think
right,
I think
yeah.
it like I think it
It is still
push
weighing on him,
yeah.
but I think he
Yeah,
would have done it
yeah.
regardless.
Yeah,
just,
no,
that's just, like where
You know what's
I-
kind
I
of
think
crazy
so
though?
too.
Like Fleet Admiral before Sengoku, his name was Kong, right?
yeah, Kong.
And he had no devil fruit.
Yeah, and they
So-
don't really show anything about
No,
like, how
no. So
strong
like
he was
this
or
guy was
nothing.
probably fucking insane,
Yeah,
right? Because he's
that was-
probably Fleet Admiral around Roger's time too. No, he's old.
could-
He's old
he-
as shit.
I think Sengoku's more like Roger's time.
Yeah.
No, he
I
was a
thought-
Fleet Admiral then. I don't think. I think
No,
Sengoku
'cause
became
Sengoku-
Fleet Admiral after.
Because Sengoku was, you could say he was with Garp, and
Mhm.
Garp was chasing after.
Yeah. So he
Roger.
didn't become Fleet Admiral at
You
the
could
time.
say, yeah, you could say he probably turned.
So Kong was probably
like,
Fleet Admiral
right after
Roger's
died.
era. Yeah, that's what I mean. But
Yeah, that's
during
true.
Roger's peak is probably Kong,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy. But we didn't even mention Perona. Perona was
Yeah, I was
on
going- yeah. So they had a flashback
yeah,
where Perona's
yeah.
like, if you let me out, I'll help you find
Moria.
Moria. Or
Yeah. Or no, she's like, no, I'll let you out.
if,
She's,
if,
she's
if,
like,
yeah, if I'll
if
let you out,
I
if
let you
help,
out,
yeah.
you help find Moria.
Yeah.
Which the fact that Moria's still alive is crazy. Like this is like a
so this is kind of going into my theory of them just having a collection of devil fruit
Yeah,
users
yeah.
at their island,
yeah.
just so they can swap the fruits whenever
whenever
they
they
need
want.
to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I think. Because like,
So-
why else have them chained up?
Do you think more?
Because
like,
you might need to
yeah.
keep the user
Alive.
Yeah.
for you to be able to use their devil fruit in that way. Like, because like,
Oh, okay, sure.
when you're swapping it,
Yeah, sure,
you
sure,
would
sure.
need to have that host
Yeah.
to hold on to it or
Yeah.
something,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
So this is what I think is gonna happen now,
All right.
right? Garp's fucking shit up. Kobe's like, yo, I told Perona I gotta save Moria.
Yeah.
He sees Moria,
Okay.
all sort of fucked up.
Yeah.
Saves him.
Yeah.
Takes him to Garp.
Okay.
It's fucking Katarina. She stabs Garp.
I thought Katarina was in there.
Let's say she is.
Okay,
Like she's pretending to be Moria.
So we're
'Cause
that's
yo,
what you think?
I'm saying that's a possibility of what could happen.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think
I hope not.
I feel like that's like so it's not fulfilling.
Yeah. It's,
It's not
That's how Garp
fulfilling.
dies?
Not that he dies, but it's just not like that. None of that is like something that I'd want to see.
yeah.
Essentially,
Like
it's just-
see Moria or Katarina fake herself as Moria?
like I'd rather have Katarina fake herself in a different
in a
sense.
different way, yeah. I know you
And
said
not-
this and you
and
want it
not-
to be Ace and shit, yeah, because
just
you're
not-
Mr. Tragic.
No, but just not
Yeah.
like have it be Moria isn't really like Moria's not somebody who's like can just step up to Garp and Garp's like, oh yeah, hey Moria, we're
No,
buddies and
no.
shit.
Hey,
but
we're
you
not
see-
in-
Yeah, let
that's
me
true.
let me
That's
just
true.
put down my like guard just because
yeah.
you're Moria
No,
and
that's
true.
I,
That's
you're,
true.
yeah, you're a pirate. Like
The
you're
only thing is
awesome.
like, because why did they keep him alive, right? And the fact that theoretically they did keep him alive means that Blackbeard could have kept Law alive too, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I think it's more about the devil.
Yeah. So then if
collection thing.
Law's on his ship and they're on the way to Egghead,
then it's fair.
then it's
Then
fair, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like this chapter was crazy.
Mhm.
This whole arc
Insane.
is kind of insane. This,
Oh, yeah.
this I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like it has the potential to blow Wano out of the water.
Oh yeah.
Just so
But like
easily,
how?
Because
yeah.
Wano had to do a lot of setup and
Mhm,
stuff. Where this is like the setup's done,
Yeah.
and now we're seeing and we're just
So,
eating the whole
Like
time.
somebody was like, "Yo, I want to be an island," and then that's how the island fruit came into fruition. Like,
Yeah, it's so
you know,
tough.
like that. I still don't take.
I just want to be an island.
It does the Vegapunk's explanation.
Yeah, I don't take that still.
It's
I'm
so
like,
hard.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Yo, man. There's some people in this world that just want to be like animals.
Okay. How you want trying to be an island?
An island.
Why can't they be an island?
Think,
Do
well,
you-
I
somebody
mean,
wants to be
okay,
liquor?
actually, if you had the dream to just have your own kingdom, and you wanted like you had this layout of how you wanted your kingdom to be like
Yeah.
your country,
Yeah.
I could see you dream about the
Dreaming
island,
about
and
an
food
island
just
or
so you
whatever.
could shape it in the way you want to, because
Yeah.
they'd be able to set up
See?
traps and do things
Maybe.
however they
I
wanted.
don't know.
Because you can like there's so many ways to expand on that.
Yeah, but
So
how
it's
does
fine.
that become an island fruit and not a kingdom fruit or a domain fruit?
Well,
or
that's
like
just semantics.
you know what I mean?
Like you're literally just like it's literally just wording. Like
no, but
it's not that big of a thing, right? I like that I like because it's based on islands. We can kind of go into your theory of Logia fruit awakenings
Yeah,
being able to affect islands now.
yeah.
Because now we have an island fruit,
Fruit,
so
yeah.
it's like
And that's is it Logia or is it Paramecia?
the island fruit.
Yeah. What do we think? I think it's
What was
Paramecia.
Pika's?
He was Paramecia.
Because he could get hit.
Yeah, he's Paramecia. He was Paramecia.
Did Zoro have to use hockey to hit him?
I
He
think so.
used it. He did use it.
He did use it, but he was Paramecia. Like he was doing what Katakuri was doing.
But this is like it's showing that it's a little bit different. Because Pika stayed together
Yeah.
and he just moved around and he had the steel or whatever stone on him.
Yeah.
Whereas this guy's actually becoming the island and. You know, like
but if he was
normally he's like this big and then
Right.
he's spreading himself. He's like, oh, this area of my chest. Like he's actually becoming the island.
Yeah.
So he's like feeling shit in his foot. Or
So, but does that
whatever.
mean if you blow up the island, he dies?
If you can blow up the whole island, sure.
Buster call, my
That-
guy. Buster
No,
call.
I mean.
And
sure.
you know what? Like, what if Garp has a universe?
But
fist?
if he's able to
World Fist.
if he's
Wait,
able
no,
to
he already went
change-
Galaxy. Fuck.
yo,
I'm stupid.
if he's if he's able to change the way an island looks,
Yeah.
he's just dodging all that shit.
I mean, he didn't dodge this.
Yeah, he didn't
Can't-
dodge
no-
that.
nobody's dodging Garp.
Yeah.
Also, there's another thing. So last chapter we had Shanks go off,
Yeah.
and now we had Garp go off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
Garp.
Which one was more hype?
Garp.
Which one was more hype?
I think it's Garp.
Let me think about this.
It's tough.
I think it's Garp.
So here's
It's tough. No, it's for sure tough.
I got like two.
But-
Essentially I have like two answers.
But, okay, let me answer. Oh, okay, actually you answer.
No. I want to wait to see what he says first. I don't want
We're
to
just
skew
sitting
him.
I'm
silence.
I don't wanna
I'm
skew him.
processing
Okay,
Shanks'
I'll s-
chapter again, then I'm processing Garp's chapter
Yeah.
again.
I'll just say what I was saying
Alright.
is the reason why I think Garps was sicker
Yeah.
or like more hype
Yeah.
is how he pulled up and how the impact and we've been waiting
Okay.
to see Garp pop off.
Yeah, fair.
Shanks though, we saw him pop off against Green Bull.
Yeah.
Like that far away hockey and shit,
Yeah.
right? Like we've been getting more and more of Shanks.
Yeah.
Garp, we haven't got anything post time skip.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So this was huge.
Yeah.
You know? And also you're like,
I
yo,
agree.
that's Roger's rival.
I agree.
Like that's Roger's rival,
Yeah.
bro. You know?
What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go to Shanks.
Really.
Okay.
His observation hockey
Exactly.
was
Okay,
The
so-
observational
fucking
hockey?
See,
insane.
that's what I was saying. So the reason I had two answers because I was
Yeah.
like, yo, if you talk about these moments alone,
Yeah.
Shanks's was better because the way he uses observational hockey
In combination
Yeah.
with everything.
and in combination one-shotting Kid and everything,
Yeah.
that was just way better.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even like his setup, you got to see his squad, you got
Yeah.
to see Brogy and
Yeah, yeah.
Dory like do their thing.
All everything.
Yeah.
So like just that whole thing was just done
Yeah.
way cooler. And then with this one,
Garb came in laughing, bro.
hold on. With this one, like we saw a named attack from him. He hit a bunch of buildings, but we didn't really see him.
No, but people made noises. They got hit.
Oh
man.
wow.
Yeah. They're like, you know?
Yeah.
No, because we saw the destructive output.
No,
of
I
his
know. We
attack.
saw his destructive
Whereas
output. And-
Shanks' destructive output
and the
was
point-
at most like ship
I think
level.
so. That's what I'm saying. Like Shanks' moment was way better, but Garp's was more hype because we haven't seen anything from Garp post time skip.
Yeah, yeah.
And we like you said, we've been eating a little bit with Shanks, so we've
yeah,
been seeing a
we've
decent
been.
amount of
Yeah,
Shanks
yeah, yeah.
recently.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it kind of like the hypeness is a little bit lower just because of that.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. I definitely think Garp's more hype.
I agree with that.
But yeah, where do we think it's going now? Like next chapter, we go back to Egghead, or are we moving? Like we staying on
I think,
Pirate Island?
I think they're gonna do. I think I can see him do another Pirate Island one
Yeah.
for sure. Like just a continuation of what Garp's gonna do. Like
Mhm.
it might not be the full chapter. We might just
Mhm.
get like a half chapter.
Yeah.
And then it'll have it move back to Egghead.
So like, let's say all of Blackbeard's pirate, like his entire crew,
Yeah.
is on Pirate Island.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would say that this took place before Law and before the Egghead stuff.
Okay.
If they're all there,
Yeah.
and I think that's the reason why they dipped and they
Yeah, yeah,
dispersed.
yeah.
'Cause
yeah.
He probably took
Well, no,
out a
it
few
could
of
have.
them,
It could have been.
and then they had to leave because like we're not ready for this.
Well,
and
no,
let's leave.
it could have been like this, right? It could have been Blackbeard fought Law,
Yeah.
came back to Pirate Island, then Garp pulled up on them, and then they
You
went.
think
to
they were able to fight Law, be okay, and then fight Garp?
We haven't seen who's on the island, but all the people
Yeah.
who are on island are currently people that were not with Blackbeard,
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
right?
That's
So
why
they
I
all
can,
would have
that's
been.
why I
like,
can see
yeah.
it happening all at once.
Yeah, yeah.
And I believe the
'Cause,
Goro side
I mean,
theory really hard.
I really want to see.
And I don't
Yeah.
I don't mind if those guys that were on island die.
Yeah, yeah.
And then also with like the Devil Fruit collection thing,
Mhm.
like it just kind of all makes sense that way. That's
No,
all
because I
happened
really
together.
want to see a Aokiji Garp confrontation.
I do too.
I don't think we've seen them interact, right?
And that's the other thing.
Have we seen them interact on screen
And that-
at all?
Because you know how, not yet. No.
Right? Even during Marineford, I don't remember them ever talking.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's only mentioned it once. That was pre-Water 7.
Yeah, where
when
he
he's
owes
like
Garp.
he owes Garp, but that's
So-
it. So
so-
we don't know what sort of connection they have, right?
That's why I actually I should have brought this up. Bring it
Earlier.
up now, anyways.
Yeah.
I can see this being a fight where Aokiji's gonna use this chance to go deeper with Blackbeard
Like
pirates
cement his role.
and
yeah.
then see if he kills Garp or at least helps
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah. I mean, he could
So
also like fake his death, but that'd be whack.
Fake whose death? Garp's death?
Garp's death.
Yeah, like freezing him completely, like with Saul.
Like the same Ice Age thing.
Yeah, like Saul. We thought Saul was dead and he's alive,
Yeah.
right? Even with
He could
Luffy,
do it.
remember, we
Like
thought
it would
Luffy was
it would
dead.
like it would suck if he did it, but
Yeah.
it would because they showed us Saul being alive. It's almost like you wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
The
would
thing
just
is-
be like
the
it would
thing
just be
is-
like, ah.
Aokiji explaining that the members of Sword are no longer
Yeah.
Marines anymore
Yeah.
makes me think that he's a member of Sword.
I thought that because he's been an admiral
Damn.
for so long.
Like that sort of fight that they
Sure.
had was for show.
And here's
Because they had seen the
Sure.
state of the pirate era,
sure.
and they're like, okay, we
Yeah,
need to
I think so
pull
too.
some crazy
Damn.
strings, so
So
that way you can like
you-
he's the creator
Damn.
of Sword, is essentially what I'm
Oh,
getting at.
here's so
Damn.
no, I believe that for sure.
Yeah.
That's been
Damn.
like
Yeah.
the going theory on
Yeah.
like him joining Blackbeard's crew.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But this
But
sort of
do you-
more
could-
so leans into it, you
Do
know.
you remember like him enlisting into the Marines together with Akainu?
Do I remember?
Yeah. Like I think Oda had said it in like a SBS or something
Yeah,
where they enlisted together when they were younger
yeah,
and they were kind of boys and like that's kind of why that rivalry I guess happened.
yeah.
So he didn't want to be.
I don't know.
under-
Was it a SBS or was it in the movie in Strong World?
I don't know. But
Or
I
no, sorry, film. It was like
Film Red?
No, Z.
Film Z. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember Film Z like that.
Because the guy who's the villain in
Yeah.
that film, his name is Zephyr,
Okay.
and he was the guy who trained Kizaru, Aokiji, and Akainu. Sorry,
No, I don't know. I just
because
remember
like Kizaru like refers to him as his like master sensei
Yeah.
or whatever, right?
No, because I think they said they enlisted at the same time
Yeah. Okay.
when they joined the Marines.
Yeah.
So they go way back.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
for them to
okay.
just have this fight randomly, it obviously doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
It's
It's for sure for show, but
Mm-hmm.
because it's for show, I can see them also like Blackbeard knows.
Yeah.
Blackbeard's pretty schemy.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way he trusts Aokiji like fully.
Right away. Yeah.
So I can also see him turning on Aokiji, and then
I mean,
Aokiji's like
yeah.
outed, and then he has to help Garp. guys.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I think Blackbeard doesn't trust anyone. So it just
Yeah.
Except for his like original. Like,
even the
squad.
not
even that.
not even that, bro.
Sure.
He's way too scheming.
Yeah, I mean, if you have Luffy who's like overly trusting, this guy's just never trusting.
Exactly. Is
Yeah.
complete parallels.
Sure.
But what I wanted to say was, there was a theory that I'd seen, and I'm not saying I believe in this theory.
Okay.
But he's an advocate.
I'm not an advocate either. I'm not advocating it. I'm just
I'm just saying.
presenting it for viewers and for you guys.
He's the messenger.
Right.
I'm the messenger.
I'm shooting you.
Is that Shanks is actually the founding member of Sword,
Nah.
and that if he was
I'm shooting
actually
you. I'm
Huh?
shooting you.
shoot me, bro, shoot me. The thing is like
Shoot him.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Anyways, basically the theory was like because they're no longer recognized as Marines, that they once were Marines, that's why he was able to meet with the Gorosei the way he did. Because we still haven't got an explanation for that. Like, why was he specifically able to talk to them like that, even though he's this pirate, right?
But you're saying he's been playing the long con? Like,
No, I'm
What's
not.
up, baby?
No, no,
he
no, no, no.
inspired Luffy to be a pirate for what? Do you know what I mean?
No, that's true,
I
that's
don't
true.
think he's
I'm not
part of
saying-
Sword. It's,
like-
it's such a. He's got his own thing. I think like we should let him have his own ambition.
Yeah,
of trying
no,
to
no.
be
His
Pirate
own,
King,
I
like,
I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. I was just presenting a
presenting
you're
theory.
a
presenting it. You're
role.
presenting. And
Yeah.
I'm speaking on like
Everyone
behalf
else,
of like
everyone
Shanks
else.
fans, I
Shanks
guess.
fans, yeah.
Where like you would just be sitting there like.
No. I mean, even when I read the theory, I was like,
Yeah.
no way. That's how Shanks.
It's worth
is.
bringing up, like sure.
Because he
yeah,
uses a
worth bringing up.
sword, you know, sword.
Yo, Zoro's part
Crazy.
of Sword.
Huh?
Is Zoro part of Sword too?
He uses 3 swords, so he's too strong to be in the
Oh yeah, because just one sword. It's just one sword. Yeah. You're right. But Mihawk's part of sword. For sure.
No,
Yeah,
Mihawk's in this
he's
new
a sleeper in the Iron or Cross Guild.
No, Mihawk's in this new anime, bro. Let's get into it.
So Hell's Paradise.
Episode 1 and 2, by the way.
1 and 2 of Hell's Paradise.
So episode 1.
First of all, opening soundtrack,
banger.
Instantly downloaded.
Downloaded.
Yeah.
In the playlist.
Share it.
It is.
I didn't question it. I said share it with me.
Boy, why'd you say?
I think you said sure.
I said share it with me.
I got you.
Ask him.
But yeah, the animation is clean. The
For sure.
soundtrack's very well done.
Clean, yeah.
And what I really like about
The animation wasn't bad. It was decent. It
no.
wasn't like
No,
it wasn't like what?
What?
What are you about to say?
What are you about to say, Buck?
Say
it
some.
wasn't like Demon Slayer.
You mid.
No, I'm just kidding. Like no, like it was good animation. It was just this. I guess it was more so second episode.
Which you were looking at me the whole time?
Yeah.
No. It was like when they were cutting off the heads and stuff.
Yeah.
You're still staring at me
No,
the whole
but
time
yeah.
as
It
they're
was just-
explaining
yeah,
everything.
everything.
Yo,
Yeah.
so like, why is that
has
happening,
nothing,
bro?
That has nothing to do with
Yeah.
animation. That has nothing to do with animation. But either way, it was just like when their heads were falling off and stuff. It just that just felt weird to me.
No,
Some of the stuff.
I really
But it's
like
good. It was good.
No,
Like,
I
it wasn't
like
like crazy. It
the
was just,
way the
Yeah.
what, executioners, right? That's what they're called.
Like,
Yeah, sure.
Vinland animation was better. Agree?
Disagree.
Disagree.
I disagree.
Villain animation was nice.
I think it was yeah.
They have standout moments, but overall, it's not
not
the
as-
best.
Yeah, they have standout moments. Yeah, but I don't know. I just like Vinland.
I'm
so
talking season
biased.
2, not season 1.
Season 2.
Okay.
Season 2.
But the way the executioners just effortlessly cut off the heads.
Yeah.
That was so, I don't know, like maybe I'm weird. That was so satisfying. Like it was oddly satisfying. You're like,
Somebody
damn.
get this guy.
Somebody get this
Somebody
guy.
Yo,
get this
yo,
guy right now.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's
Yeah,
clean.
if you want to turn this way and no longer look at him.
Yo. You know, like it was just nice.
It was clean.
It was
It
nice,
was
bro.
clean. It was clean. It was smooth.
Yeah, and the art,
No
and
resistance.
the
way it just
art
cut
and the
through
color is
bone.
very vibrant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was also I
Yeah.
like that. It was actually refreshing because
Like we had Killua show up.
yeah,
Yeah.
the main character Gabimaru,
Yeah,
Killua's long lost brother.
we had Mihawk show up in there.
Mihawk's in
Wait,
there.
hold on, that's the second episode. But the first,
Yeah.
let's just talk about the
We're
first
talking about the
episode.
first two
We're talking
episodes.
about-
Doesn't
We're
matter.
talking
It
about
doesn't
both.
matter.
All right.
Yeah,
So first episode, I like the introduction. Is
yeah.
you're kind of curious about where this is gonna go,
Oh yeah,
and then they even showed his backstory enough
yeah.
where you're kind of intrigued by this character.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, he kind of gave me Kenshin vibes, like the way his personality is.
Yeah, where he's like like he doesn't want to be a killer anymore. He's trying to change his ways.
He's changed his
yeah,
ways.
yeah, I can see
This
that.
girl kind of changed him,
Yeah,
and he's trying to.
like he's down bad. No,
He's not down bad,
No,
but
no.
it's just like, he,
no, he's seen. Yeah,
he doesn't. Yeah, he's been through it, and he doesn't want to kill unless he has to.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah.
Kenshin was at the extreme where he will never kill, where this guy
That's
will
true.
still kill.
That's true. That's
Mhm.
true.
Right. But that was just the vibe I was getting from him.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I have a theory.
He has a theory.
Of where this is gonna go. Is I think this is about to be like a battle royale on this island.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see like a
Kind of like Hunter.
kind of like Hunter. I was gonna say more so culling game
Okay.
vibe in like
Sure.
one colony, obviously not like multiple colonies.
Yeah.
And these like executioners are obviously they're monitoring them. They're like
Yeah.
the Koganes of this sort of
Sure.
thing that's happening.
Sure.
Spoilers for JJK.
This is
I should
literally
have said this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't even make any more
Reference.
yeah,
I'm not
reference,
going to.
yeah.
I'm not going to. I should stop. But what I was gonna say was, I mean, we can clearly see that I don't know the girl's name, the girl executioner who's with
Yeah.
Gabimaru.
The one from like the first
Yeah,
episode.
they're obviously
Sagiri.
Sagiri. Yeah, they're obviously kindred souls. Like they're very similar in the
Yeah.
sense of how they do things,
Yeah.
right? And
Also,
I think it's gonna go down like normally they're supposed to like he's gonna be protecting her
yeah.
throughout this
Sure.
in sort
Yeah,
of
100%. Yeah,
incident
I agree
like
with that.
island type shit. And then oh, actually
I've read the manga.
no and then what I think is they're gonna have actually more as they're on the island and learning
Yeah,
about the island
they're
and
gonna
kind of
learn about
settling
each other and care about each other.
whatever's going on like
And
settling
they
and shit,
fuck.
right? One, there could be inhabitants of the island, like there
Yeah.
are people on the island
Yeah.
that they're not accounting for.
Yeah.
And then 2, other like condemned criminals
Yeah.
can be sent to the island while they're there as well,
Sure.
right? So what I
I don't know if they
think,
will.
I don't know, but what I think is, do you know the girl that he likes?
Is he sent there
Yeah,
as a criminal?
yeah.
But she's a princess.
But she's like, yo, how could you take my man's? And she could have rebelled in some sort of way, you know,
If
or
he's making that noise.
What? No, I ain't making.
he can make all the noises
That's
he
a
wants.
manga reader out here is making that noise.
It's
I
all
ain't
good
making no noise.
because I'm so on the nose. He's like, damn, this guy
really?
knows.
He's genius. Oh my god.
Is actually I don't even answer it actually.
Yeah,
I was gonna
yeah,
No, I'm not. That's why I put my mic down. I said, all right.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, the first episode when they're trying to execute him
Yeah.
and nothing's killing him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty cool.
It was.
'Cause
Mhm.
It was.
First you're thinking like, okay, this guy's body's like made out of some shit.
Yeah.
Like he's just a beast.
Yeah.
And then as they get further into the episode, they kind of uncover that he kind of has a will to live.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that was like it was a really great way of introducing the anime.
No, it was. It was.
Mhm.
And like the
And
second.
then
yeah.
the second episode goes even further in there where you got the action going off right away,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell he's a beast because he's the only one not actually fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this guy just like sitting there, standing there, and he's like nobody's stepping up to this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then even the cast of people that they showed going to the island after,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
they all look sick too.
No, they
And, like,
do. They do. The thing is, like, we don't know, like,
I can see one of them for sure being
Yeah.
like, "Let me kill my own executioner," because fuck this.
but then they even said that if you're
I
executioner,
know, but it doesn't matter. They don't even need a part in this. Shouldn't dip.
Huh? How are they gonna dip?
Find their own way.
Like, here's what I can see happening, is one guy kills his own executioner, one executioner kills the other dude,
Yeah,
and then they're
exactly.
like, let's team up.
sure.
Like, we're both free. We don't have. I need an executioner to get off the island, and I'm not doing bad shit.
Well,
or
I can see
whatever,
one of
you
them
know?
forcing like the other
We also don't know if there's like the power system wise. We don't know what the power
anything yet.
system is. We don't know
Yeah.
anything, right? Like maybe there's a power system on island that completely changes the dynamic of everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
Mhm.
Because as soon as
that's
they,
more likely.
because as soon as
what
they
it
get to
is.
island, right?
Yeah.
The last scene of the second episode,
Yeah,
Gabimaru sees a black butterfly. That's
Yeah.
a symbol of death,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So we
So
already
I-
know it's GG's.
I can definitely see them getting power ups on the island
Yeah,
because like without corpse having flowers and shit on it, it seems like they don't know what the fuck's on this island.
yeah, yeah. There's some crazy shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I like my head's going to where like Dark Continent Hunter shit. Like it
Yeah.
could be anything.
Anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So I
Mhm.
can definitely see them. Some people either like dying to this, and certain people being able to grasp this power and like go further with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
But again, like, do we think there's a? I mean, you don't have to speak on this, but do we think there's an elixir, an elixir of immortality?
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Stop, man.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so. That there had been one,
Yeah.
but I think somebody drank it and they're gonna run into that
It's
person.
like the immortal
Whoever this being is,
being.
they're gonna run into this dude,
Yeah.
and then that's Gabimaru's.
I drank it.
I don't think there's an elixir. I
They're
think
gonna-
it's
they're
I
gonna
think
run
it's
away from
no
this
no
dude.
I think it's like a trial or some shit that you have to do on island,
Yeah,
and like it maybe has to do with killing or maybe has to do with not killing,
and once you finish it,
yeah, and Gabimaru is gonna be the one who ends up attaining it.
but you're saying there is no elixir.
No,
So
it's
then what are you saying it is?
it's
after
like
they finish this trial.
some sort like this island's magical, bro. Could be some shit,
Okay.
right? It's like again, I think this is gonna be a tragic story,
Yeah,
and he's
it's
gonna.
supposed to be one of the Dark Three.
No,
so there
100%.
should be a lot more.
So I think he's gonna
death and
gonna
shit
be
part
sort of
it.
he's gonna be an immortal that has to live life without his sort of loved ones and shit, and like
Oh, you
carry
you
this
think it's
burden.
like Shakespearean.
yeah,
type
yeah,
shit?
carry this burden of all the people that he's killed.
Yeah, because he can't die either.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I
that's
believe
where I
that.
think it's going.
I believe it.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right. Anyways,
It's tragic. I'm down.
yeah,
Great adaptation so far.
yeah.
It is. Yeah. It
I've
is.
as
As a manga
as a
reader.
manga reader,
I believe it.
enjoying it.
Anyways, moving
So
on.
the ending of Hell's Paradise. Okay.
yeah. Moving on. Vinland Saga. Keep anime going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Vinland Saga was
Episode
decent today. Yeah.
12.
There wasn't too much action really happening. I think
Yeah.
that's 13. No.
No, 13.
That was 13.
There was a change in the theme song.
Change. Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
it's the
'cause
first-
second
Another
core.
first
banger.
episode of second core.
core, yeah. Fire. Animation, everything.
Fire.
Yeah. There's a lot of. I gotta watch that. Like, just the intro again. 'Cause
Again,
there's just so many
yeah, there's so many
in
things.
there.
Yeah.
But overall the episode there wasn't really much to it.
Yeah.
The old master's dying.
Yep.
Mhm.
Introduction to a new character.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the what's his name? He said his name in that episode. Gallard? No,
I don't know.
Glipnar? I don't even know.
Dude with long brown hair.
The slave.
The slave.
The
dude.
slave dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
But
Yeah.
they made him look cool as shit. And then you even had like his master being like, "I'll be your bitch, yo." Like, and he
Yeah.
starts like kissing like his
Yeah,
feet.
and
And
he's
shit.
like, nah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And you're like, yo, who the hell is this guy? Like, this guy's gonna be sick.
yeah.
And
Can't wait for him to run.
Then,
Thor
like,
film.
then the rest of the episode is really just old master stuff
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Until I guess near the end, we have Ironhide like
Meet this
call
person.
out to this guy.
Yeah.
who's
whoever
riding
this
on a
guy
horse.
is.
And their Snake, everyone's like calling out to Snake like, yo, this is the guy that killed. Was his name Lizard?
Yeah.
This guy
I
killed
don't know.
Lizard,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh shit, where's my sword? Let's go run after this guy.
Yeah.
So we just know that Ironhide knows this guy,
Yeah. We don't
Mhm.
know who he is.
but his hair looked majestic as fuck. He's riding
Yeah.
on that horse. This
Yeah.
should look nice, yo. Yo, you make a character design like that, like you know this guy's popping off.
Yeah. 100%.
Like,
All right. Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Banda, man.
So 120.
one of you guys was
121?
right, or both of you guys were right.
About.
Chainsaw Man. And I was also right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, thanks.
No, bro. You were like, no way.
No, bro.
Well,
He's not coming.
I'm-
Who's he?
fuck
Who
yeah.
is he?
Yeah.
I
Who
ju-
is he? Who is he?
Yo, I just want you to remember he's a side character now.
Okay. Alright.
I just had belief in the main character.
He's
I
not
want-
he's not a side character. He's a inside character. The way he pulled up in her.
the chapter.
Yeah. It was mostly just Asa, Yoru running away from Falling Devil. Yo, you good? Yeah, okay.
He's like imagining.
We gotta lock this guy up, bro.
What do you mean? Yeah, just running away, and then we see, pulls.
Yeah.
Ying.
Oh, we hear it.
We hear it,
like a
we
rev
hear
thing,
it,
and
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, "Huh?" What is this
And then
shit?
he just pulls up.
Pulls it.
and-
Yo,
And the Falling Devil says that this is the first time that
Yeah.
it's been like on the menu.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Which
he starts
means
eating
that-
her,
Which is
right? Like
crazy.
his head he gets decapitated,
yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
and then his head is eating her.
Yeah.
and well, it gets reattached.
Which is like,
through his chains,
but
he
like-
has chains from his chainsaw.
Yeah.
Or the
but it's like Chainsaw Man's that guy, bro.
he's that
like,
guy. He's that
this
guy.
beast.
Yeah.
This is what Yoru can't be, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about last
Yeah.
pod.
That's what I wanted her to be.
That's what I was talking about last
Like
pod.
I had faith that like she
Bro,
was
she's
able
just
to
not him.
She's
clearly. Clearly. They're about to go on another. Hey, Timothy. He's him Allen.
What?
You know Tim Allen?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. You should be saying random ass him shit, bro. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. That was the end of the chapter.
I
There-
think Nayuta is gonna pull up with him though.
You think
He's there.
Falling Devil is still alive, and there's more. Like we're about to see more shit pop off.
yeah.
Like, we
I
haven't
don't
seen
think
the last
Denji like
Killed
killed her
Yeah.
just yet.
Next chapter, we're gonna see him in
think-
the process of killing
Mhm,
her.
And
Yeah.
then she's just gonna die at the end of chapter. You think like Falling Devil has enough to?
No,
Actually
because
fight back.
she said that she was sent by somebody, right?
Yeah.
And if Denji kills her, then it would provoke that higher
Yeah.
devil.
Death. Dun dun dun.
Okay, so
Yeah.
What do you
then
mean,
it
okay,
moves
so-
the plot forward.
she's dying next
I think so.
next chapter.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because
For sure.
yeah,
Her design's still fucking weird as shit.
yeah,
I mean, all devil designs are kind of weird.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Is that it? Already at
Gee.
GG.
Oh no, we're not. Gachikuta. Sorry.
Got your
Got your-
cooters.
I got too hyped.
Come on,
Did you-
come
did
on,
you-
man.
Did we all read it?
Yes.
Come on, man. Come
Some
on.
respect.
Come on, man.
Yo, do
Come
something.
Open your
on.
eyes,
Yo,
man.
no,
Come on, man.
dude, because that's what Engine was
Come
saying to the
on.
I know,
guy. He's
I
bro,
know.
man. Why are you
Hey,
so
Yo,
boring?
hey.
come on, yo,
He was saying,
hey.
hey, man.
Yeah, and this
Hey.
guy's like,
Hey.
damn, this guy's so cool.
Yo. Just being hella annoying.
But we really saw the sort of power disparity between the vandals and the janitors.
Yeah.
Like Jabber wasn't even trying. He started trying, And then
Yo, and that was a clean ass shot.
it was.
That was a clean
And then the
shot.
girl with the comb,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you would think she'd be at a disadvantage to a girl with scissors.
Yo.
No.
She rocked her.
Yo, hold on. But just the setup of the chapter,
Yeah,
because you had the girl with the scissors
yeah,
fighting her, and then she's even talking about, oh, that's actually kind of cool how like you're kicking it, but like a scissor, it's also closing.
yeah,
And that's it. And like so you gotta watch out like from basically 2 attacks every
yeah,
time she attacks.
yeah.
And when they end it, and then it kind of trails off into like another fight.
Yeah.
Right there, you're like, I feel like you're like, you know that this girl with the long hair popped off. Like,
It's
that's that
crazy.
shit.
Yeah.
And then you get to the end and you're like, this girl's like laid out on the floor, and she's like,
Just
come on,
GG'd.
I
Yeah.
wasn't even trying yet. Like, what the hell?
Mhm. So like the Vandals clearly have like either
They're at another level. Yeah.
another level, like maybe this is another tier of
Here's
Jinky
the-
that we
Sure.
don't know about,
Yeah.
or they just like they know how to utilize their shit way better. I
Better.
guess.
Here's the other thing. The girl said that their leader
Yeah.
was
Or
like,
they name drop him. They name drop
was
him.
like you. Yeah, I forgot his name though. That's what she said.
Vidal. Vidal. I don't know.
That he said you have to be able to be at least one of them by yourself. So it's almost like this is a test for them. Like if they're not at this level where they can beat the cleaners 1v1,
Mm-hmm.
then like it doesn't matter if they die. Like you
It's
know.
just GG. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we gotta engine or do something, dog. Cause like
I'm still waiting on
Engine's
that old
gonna
guy.
pop
I'm
off.
still
Cause
waiting
like
on
he
that old
just
guy.
I think it's the old guy's fighting two people, so that's kind
Yeah.
of crazy. And wasn't there another girl with the scissor girl? The girl
That's
with the
what I
cross
thought
in her
too.
eyes.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah. So where'd she go?
hiding.
Like sneak attack or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So what do you think the Vandals have over them? Like why do you think they're stronger?
Like I was saying, there's a second level to Jinky.
Jinkies?
Yeah.
But why do you think the cleaners haven't tapped into it? Like Engine, you think Engine's tapped into it?
Engine and the trainer do. I think the
yeah,
engine
maybe.
and trainer
Have
have
tapped
that
into it?
sort of
So
control,
you think Scissor Girl's gonna tap into it this fight?
like a memory flashback on some shonen shit and just pop off.
They should have the memory flashback. We don't know how like the Jinky stuff. Like,
Yeah.
something to tie her into the Jinky more, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, she could always, and I thought of this before. Why'd she never separate her scissors and have two
Yeah.
blades?
Yeah.
And that could completely change her
Her
fighting.
fight style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and her prowess, everything, right?
Sure.
Like she's like, oh shit, I haven't had to use this in a while.
Yeah.
Let me just,
Sure.
you know,
Maybe when she starts trying.
like on some Kenpachi shit. Let me use two hands instead of one, right?
Yeah. I mean, she's been using her feet the whole time,
Exactly.
and, like, which was a really cool.
What?
Nothing.
She's using her feet. Let me start throwing hands.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't work like that.
She's not gripping them with her fucking toes and shit. Just like, you know, like way more control.
Just don't try.
Yeah, just don't try. All right. Anyways, Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's okay.
219.
To be honest, man, JJK, like where it's at right now, it's turning into My Hero. Like JJK fans finally know what My Hero fans have been going through.
You're hilarious. You're hilarious. You're hilarious.
Our Twitter stand over here.
Yeah, Twitter stand over here. Why? Why is that? Would you like to elaborate?
Huh?
Would you
Why?
like to elaborate?
Bro, like all these guys they set up and they're just kind of washing them away, not even
Like
using.
flashing back.
Yeah, not even using them, and then I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to this Twitter shit.
No, heard it here first.
What's it?
You heard it here first. He did.
Yeah.
He
About
did
what?
call exactly what would happen in this chapter.
Yeah. Do you remember?
Do you remember?
No.
Continue.
I literally said that she's gonna pop her domain.
Oh yeah.
And
And
that
Maharoga thing. Yeah.
Maharoga's gonna
Yeah.
come out and
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
up her domain, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened. Yeah.
We all agreed with you.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck your true sphere,
Yeah.
That made the
bitch."
most sense. Yeah. He just had it on
Yeah.
deck, just ready to go.
Wait, like so we got this flashback where she died trying to hug Sukuna, and she just be chilling naked all the time, like gay, bro.
Hey,
You want
hell
to draw
yeah,
some titties,
bro.
eh? Let him draw some titties.
Yeah, let him draw some titties,
He
bro.
never draws titties.
He? We don't know if it's he.
So who? She?
They, them.
They, them. We don't know.
Draw the titties.
Just draw titties.
But yeah, no, it was like, but we were talking about it last pod too,
Yeah.
like flashbacks to
Yeah.
the Hein era.
Yeah, we wanted that.
And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we delivered.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
they were worshipping.
Which
like,
is why,
sorry, the
which
fir-
is also like,
yeah.
why are people on Twitter saying shit?
No, they shouldn't be. Like you're
I
just
don't
talking
know,
shit for no
right?
reason. Your
Like,
haters,
wouldn't you want to see
haters
more
gotta hate,
stuff
bro.
from back in the day
Yeah.
to see like this lore that's been talked about?
No,
like, built up
100%,
and shit?
100%.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, why were they? Because they were offering prayers to
Yeah, he
Sukuna,
was
right?
basically a god.
Like a
in
god
a
to
way,
them, right?
Yeah.
So like, why was Sukuna
A curse.
no, why was he taking prayers from humans? Like why was he doing that? Was that a flex? Was
You
he
know,
like, I'm
hold
like this
on,
much
hold
better
on,
than you
hold on,
guys? You guys are
hold on.
below me. Like I don't see any.
I think it's that one.
Is that
Yeah.
okay? Because I was like, there's no need for him to do any of that, right?
So it's like it could be like one of those things where people believed he was a god, but he's actually a curse, and he's getting more powerful from
Okay,
whatever.
maybe,
it is.
maybe.
Because there's
But Urume's been with him like day one.
there's like
Day
this,
one, yeah.
Day one.
There was this horror movie I watched. I think I told you guys to watch it when we were doing our
Incantation.
incantation, where they're basically like, it's not even a real god that they're praying to. It's like it's more of a curse.
Yeah, and they
And
like
there's,
just
like, a whole
don't.
cult
Yeah,
following
like it's
this.
fear. They're praying
It's
out
so
of fear.
weird.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're
Yeah.
praying out of
So
fear,
it's like the
right?
same
yeah,
thing.
it's the same thing. Yeah, but yeah. So she creates a perfect sphere, and this apparently obliterates anything that it goes near.
Because like you can't actually have a
Perfect
sphere.
sphere. Like that's physically
Yeah,
impossible,
yeah.
correct?
Yeah, yeah.
I like how Gage is using
I like
physics,
the
bro.
ways- yeah.
That's really dope. It just the only thing is it kind of
The
just reminded
explanation.
me of Yuki with her black hole, and I was like, oh, another
Wh-
character who has
Why?
just because how a black hole like sucks things in, and this was like you know,
Just destroying everything. In its
yeah,
path.
yeah, yeah.
That's not the same thing.
No, but I'm saying it reminded me of it, bro.
It reminded him, bro.
Yeah, I didn't say it's the same thing.
Let him
No,
get
but I mean,
reminded.
Like, why did it? That's what I'm wondering. Like, why did it remind you of the black hole?
Both, it's black and white manga. It's a black fucking circle. You think it's not gonna remind me of that, bro?
No, I
Yo,
thought, like,
like-
when you're like it reminds you of something. You're like, oh, like there's like you're drawing from like like actual. Like I'm like, oh, Kenshin. Like I remind you of Kenshin. I'm drawing on these
Yeah,
things
yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, yeah, no, it's just.
No,
a
bro,
circle.
black and white circle,
Yeah.
dog.
yeah, yeah.
Fuck it, dude.
All right, man. I thought you had more.
No, that was it. But no, her domain though, like her domain, had basically uteruses.
I
don't remember.
Yeah, the
It broke so fast.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
before it broke, she had basically. It looked as though she had like uteruses
Yeah.
floating around.
But we don't get
So-
just it really like been about that
Yeah.
uterus gang shit.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
not-
but
now, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true. But yeah, have a look at it. It's
Let me look at this uterus. 1 sec. Let me look at her uterus.
these things.
Can I see?
You see these like little strandly things? Yeah, those.
Is that a uterus?
I don't think so.
Like in looking kind of. What are those supposed to be?
Maybe that's like a tampon or something. Like a connected tampon.
Yeah, from the High-End era.
Yeah, the high nerve tampons.
Bro.
The high nerve tampons.
Yeah, I don't know what you call that. Those,
Yeah,
those look
but
like shrooms or something.
It was
I don't know.
crazy though, the way the fact that Sukuna was able to swap places with Maharuga.
Yo, the paneling when he drops the sacred treasure and it, like
crazy.
you could see it like spit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But how the fuck's he able to do that?
He did it once before, I think, with Gojo. It's like it's very similar paneling.
Like Megumi did that with Gojo?
No. Wait. Oh, you mean swapping?
Yeah,
Oh, I was talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
the paneling,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh no.
How's he swapping?
The paneling is dope.
How was he
Paneling is dope.
swapping?
That's what I was wondering.
How
How's
was
he swapping?
That was main thing.
Yeah.
I was talking about the
I
paneling.
mean, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's just
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
that's what I thought he was talking about. Cause
but okay, let's talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
first.
Yeah, because how was he able to
do
switch
that?
like that? You know.
Is that just another one of his powers that we
No,
don't know
because
about?
I think we did see.
Or is that a Megumi thing that
No,
he
no,
can
it's-
swap with his Shikigami?
No,
or
because
something?
remember Megumi during the Kyoto Exchange arc, he pulls a sword out of his shadows.
yeah.
So his
he
shadows
has
are kind
like
of
a
used as
vault
like
thing.
that's what we thought. It was a
Yeah.
vault or a separate space.
Sure.
So maybe you can enter that separate space,
Mhm.
and that's what he did.
And he entered in his movie.
He entered
Yeah, I
like
can
separate
see that.
space,
for sure.
which means that you have basically an exit out of any domain ever, which is crazy.
I don't know. Maybe. Because a lot of these domains are like sure hits.
I mean, they gotta like hit you, like fire off or like
But-
whatever.
yeah.
But, no, but what I mean is like when they activate their domain, him activating Maharuga is enough to break the domain.
Yeah.
Him going into a shadow is not enough to break the domain. So can he actually escape the domain? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but then like he could just hide in the shadows, no? And wait for their cursed energy to run out because they're using a
Well,
domain.
we know Megumi
Uh-huh.
has hidden the shadows before like that.
Yeah, because he did it against
Yeah.
Constellation
yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
the right word? I don't know.
yeah.
Can you do that? Can you do that in?
I don't know.
But can he do that in domain?
It's well,
'Cause
it seemed, but
'cause
that's what
domain
it's
rules
showing us.
Domain rules override.
Yeah, but
technique.
he did it. So that's what we're kind of like, you know. Maybe because he has
didn't-
so much
he
cursed
didn't-
energy.
He didn't do it in the domain though.
He did. It was in domain,
I
bro.
thought he activated Maharoga and he broke the domain and then they switched. 'Cause she was trying to,
No, I think when he
No.
broke the true sphere was when the domain
Yeah.
shatters.
Yeah. So he
he switched.
switched spots with Maharoga, and Maharoga breaks the
Oh, that's
domain.
crazy.
But the thing is, so the blades are attached to him. Remember we were saying
Yeah,
that?
they are attached.
I was saying they're attached.
But they
to his-
look like they're attached to like they're strapped on him.
maybe.
That's what because I
Yeah.
like zoomed in and it
Ah.
looked like
Yeah.
they're
So they're
strapped on him.
I
anti-cursed
thought it was part of
energy.
his skin. It almost looked like it was part of his skin when I was.
So they're anti-cursed energy blades.
Yeah.
Breaks the domain, fucks up Megumi's sister,
Yeah.
and then what? He disappears. Maharoga?
Yeah.
Because shouldn't why'd he disappear? Shouldn't he like he hasn't been tamed, right?
So that's the thing is like last chapter when we saw him bringing out like the tranquil deer
Yeah,
and the bull, right?
they haven't been tamed either.
But we don't know if he could have just off-screened it.
All the taming?
I guess so.
Okay, I guess. Yeah,
Cause like how did he just pull out this deer and this bull?
that's true.
and
That's
then
true.
this chapter he pulls out Maharoga and then
and then he kind of goes away all of a sudden. right?
yeah. So like
Yeah.
that's
That's
the
kinda-
assumption, I guess.
Yeah, because otherwise Maharoga should have been fighting Sukuna.
Sukuna, yeah.
Yeah.
It could also be though, because normally when you summon a Shikigami, they have the cursed energy or whatever to dispel the Shikigami too,
Yeah.
right? So in this case, because Sukuna's stronger than both of these three things that he's pulled out,
Yeah.
Mhm.
he's able to also just make them go away,
Maybe.
right?
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maharoga, we like that's like a
I mean, yeah, like but like even the deer and the
yeah. Deer and the bull, you could say that.
right.
Yeah.
That's the only way I kind of see it, because I don't
But-
see him they off screening it. 'Cause
Yeah.
How long was that? How long was that when he was in the bath and stuff?
We don't know.
Was it? I think didn't say like
a
a
day,
day or something.
Yeah.
9 hours,
Yeah.
some shit like that.
They
Yeah,
could've done
there was a time.
They
drop.
they did say a time.
Yeah. But I mean, like, dude, he killed Megumi's sister.
yeah,
Yeah.
she disintegrates.
And
And then,
she-
yeah, and at
she's
the
like- she's
end,
like,
he's
wait-
like, "Yeah, Megumi in darkness now."
But she's like, "Yo, let me
bitch."
give you something, right?" And some shit kind of like flutters off of her fingers.
Yeah, don't really know.
Yeah.
Like, don't know what it was,
Don't know what's up.
you know. But
Do you think it's gonna be a thing that allows Megumi to survive?
no? Because she loves Sukuna. Why would it allow Megumi?
Because she died. Well, because she died, she's kind of like, "Yo, fuck this guy."
She wanted to be killed by him, and she wanted to be the one to
Yeah, I
kill
don't
him
know.
too.
Yeah, she's
I don't know.
Weirdo.
But yeah, now that fucking Megumi's drowning
Wait, you
in an
think that- wait,
indescribable sorrow.
Was that? Oh, sorry.
like
was that
Kurapika.
still your? Was that still your? Was that still your Yozu? That was there at the end, or do you think that could have been Sumiki?
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you know
That's
what
what I
I'm
was gonna say.
I thought it was your Yuzu, your Yuza. I don't know.
Because I
how
feel
we've
like
been saying it.
when at the moment where they're dying,
Yeah.
it's possible that she could have actually finally been conscious and been like,
yeah. Fair
"Let
enough.
me try saving you."
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, like we see this guy just literally drowning underwater, right? Like he's underwater and he's just like crying.
Yeah, it looked like dark. Yeah, I guess water darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I fucking stupid or did they not actually say the
I thought
time?
they had
I don't
time.
think they said.
I think didn't they say
They said how long it usually takes.
it usually takes like 10 months, and he'd only been there for like a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, I think it's 10 months to collect everything, wasn't it? Or
total,
to
yeah.
create the bath. Yeah.
But then they use like heightened cursed